Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teach you well. Shalom to all the sincere Akim that's pushing the truth and holding faith towards the four corners of the earth. Shalom, shalom. The topic of this lesson is Israel discontinuing from the heritage. I would rather say, Lord willing, to be edifying. Let me get this first. This book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and verse 4, and it reads, And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I give thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever to come. And we are serving out our punishment right now, because we still in the land of captivity. We still under our enemies, First fire last higher, It's like no, but first fire last higher. We still, really serving our enemies still to this day. It's like 400, 500 plus years now. Because we provoked the Lord to anger. We provoked them by making altars for false gods, Baal, Ishtar, as Astaroth. We were worshiping other gods instead of worshiping Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Let me get this in Deuteronomy, because this parallels with the curses. It's Deuteronomy 28. I start at 15 and jump down, and it reads, But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And that's what we are still going through right now, because back then we didn't listen. First you had the blessings that would be given unto us by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and then you had the curses. And since we are stiff-necked people, wise to do evil but to do good, they have no knowledge, and we chose to do evil. Let me see, jump down now. Yeah, it's Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shall the Lord Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee. Amen. And we have to go through him, man, to want of all things, to get a job, to get insurance, clothing, food. We have to go to him. And one of all things, let me get this. That yoke of iron. See, yeah, look at that right there. Yep, that yoke of iron that we had on our neck, man. And now, in the spiritual aspect, it's not in our neck no more, but it's on our mind. 2/3 of our people, that's a good one right there. 2/3 of our people, they don't have the yoke on our neck, the physical one, but they still trapped in bondage, by the mind. They're drunken the juice of Babylon. You see, this book, I can go to 68 too. It's Deuteronomy 28 and 68. See, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. There ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you, no man shall save you. And we were sold all over the place. And when we were sold, back then we discontinued from our heritage as well as now. We got Ephraim and Issachar, Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, and things of that nature. They have like I forgot what you call them, but they love that Catholic bullshit, man. Having They have like something that's called like a gardine. I forgot what it's called, but they got like bunch of candles and so-called angel depictions of like just straight Edomites, man. That's all they worship, that damn Catholic bullshit. You got West Indies, the Jamaicans, Benji serving fucking Rastafarianism, which complete bugged out madness. And you got what Gad damn serving fuck, I forgot, man. That's a long time since I heard of that. But they serve, wind god and fish god. I forgot their names though. Totem pole type shit. But this goes into the scattering. Let me read 64 as well. Um, this Deuteronomy 28 and 64, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Con, we were scattered and we were serving gods, other gods back then going off, and we are definitely, majority of our people serving other gods right now, wood and stone. I don't even have to pull up a picture for that. Doggone wood on, my damn wicked ass 2/3 ass family will not be at 1/3 the elect. Got a cross, a wooden cross, you know, um, in the living room and some shit. On that stone, you can tie that up with the cobblestone, of what's that called? Islam, Muslim, some shit. Jake think Muslim is the way and shit. But all of it's false. All of it is false anyway. She can bring another couple precepts out. Let me see. It's Jeremiah chapter 15 and verse we start at 13. Thy substance and thy treasures will I give to the spoil without price, and that for all thy sins, even in all thy borders. Yeah, because we were going off and provoke the Lord to anger. Verse 14, and I will make thee to pass with thy enemies into a land which thou knowest not, for a fire is kindled in my anger, which shall burn upon you. So we provoke Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to anger, so he gave us to our enemies, idolatry. We were committing adultery, fornication. So he scattered us into the land of our enemies, where we still serving, to this day. Verse 15, O Lord, thou knowest not. Remember me and visit me and revenge me of my persecutors. Take me not away in thy long suffering. Know that for thy sake I have suffered rebuke. God, and that's what we're going through right now. Rebuke because we turning back to Yahweh Shemel Shah. The Lord has picked us out of we didn't get ourselves out of the world, but he chose us. Let me see if I got one more precept. But that's when you go into that and that, that's when you hit Galatians 3 and is that 28, there's neither Jew nor Greek, something like that. We all one. Let me pull it. I'm gonna pull in the blue that as well. What's the Bible up? Here you go. Alright, it's Galatians 3 and 28. There is neither Jew nor Greek, there is neither bond nor free, there is neither male nor female, for ye are all one. And Hamashiach Yahushua. And that's crazy because it says neither bond nor free. Shows, man. We was in captivity. He was talking to the ones that was in captivity as well as free, and that was us. We was the ones that was captive, serving our uh, enemies, man, being trodden down because we provoked the Lord to anger. I'm going to see if we're in this group. Okay, it says Helen. And still with the bullshit when it says in a wider sense the name embraces all nations, not Jews. And that's false. But it says a Greek either by nationality, where a native of the mainland or of the Greek islands or colonies. When you go into that word nationality, I think I had it pulled up. No, shit. Yeah, it says the status of belonging to a particular nation, you know, and that's what we were. We were scattered among the nations. We still had the spirit of the Israelites, but we were going off. We were following the customs and the laws of these other nations. I'm gonna get that in First Maccabees as well. Those are the when you look into the context, those are the Gentiles when it talks about salvation and things of that nature. Those are the ones that Paul had wrote to. Those are the ones I think it says in First Peter. Those are Israelites, man. Wacky tacky Christians, as the apostle Roundlop say. They try to say otherwise, but they can't defeat this wisdom, mind, you understand. It's First Peter 1:1, and it says, Peter, an apostle of Yahushua Mashiach, to the strangers scattered throughout Pontus, Galatia, Cappadocia, Asia, and Bithynia. Get this in a blue letter. Y'all know this. This is diaspora. Where's First Peter? All right, here you go. First Peter 1. Scattered gun, diaspora, a scattering dispersion of Israelites dispersed among foreign nations, of the Christians scattered abroad among the Gentiles. Not just, Israelites, but it's really, of Israelites dispersed among foreign nations. So with Peter, Paul, writing to the seven churches, the Gentiles, those was just Israelites. Those was just Israelites. We were just going off. We were following the customs of the other people, of the nations that we were scattered to, like that vision that Peter had got of the different creeping things, the different beasts. What I'm trying to get. Oh, First Maccabees. All right, this First Maccabees 3. Let me see when we started. I think we started at 40. Oh no, I'm tripping. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we can just start at. I'm gonna start up because I want to get when he made the decree. Slovakia. No, it's down here. All right, this book of First Maccabees. We can start at chapter 43. Chapter 43, First Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 43, and it reads. Slovakia, start at 41, and it reads, Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. Yeah, going to that new world order, just how Esau, Edom, the Edomites, you so-called white people, you did back then. You had, putting out your unrighteous decrees of unity and oneness. That's what they're doing now. There's no new thing under the sun. 42, and everyone should leave his laws, so all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many of also the Israelites consented to his religion and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. So just how Esau doing today, he did back then. King Antiochus had wrote a decree to his whole kingdom saying, don't keep the laws, but follow my laws. That's the same thing Esau doing today. Many Israelites consented, 2/3. They just gave it up, gave up Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and went to fulfill their own lusts. Verse 44. For the king had sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah, that they should follow the strange laws of the land, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days. And that's the same thing majority of our people is doing today. Verse 46, and pollute the sanctuary and holy people. And they're doing it now by polluting their own temple. Verse 47, they set up altars and groves and chapels of idols and sacrificing swine flesh and unclean beasts, that they also that they should also leave their children uncircumcised and make their souls abominable with all manner of uncleanness and profanation. Pro, profanation, a nation, profanation, nation. It's like I don't know how to say that word. Verse 49. Notice the point, to the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. And that's it, man. We were scattered among the heathens, among the Gentiles, the actual Gentiles, the heathens, the other nations. And just like in this account example, King Antiochus, he had wrote a decree for the Israelites to forsake the law and follow the laws follow his laws. There's no new thing under the sun. It's just a revolving circle, and that's what majority of our people doing today. That's just passed on. All that just passed down from generation to generation until today, where it says, it's a stiff-necked people, man, loaded with sin. The whole head is sick, clothed to the foot. Yeah, because they don't know no better no more, man. They have forsaken Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and he seared them with a hot iron, seared their conscience with a hot iron, so they can't come back. That was that's it, man. That was just us discontinuing from our heritage. Deuteronomy 28:15. The curses been put on us, still on us to this day. And we ain't gonna get them off until Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, until Yahweh shall return. But with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach you well. Shalom to all the Sisakiim that's pushing truth and home faith towards the four corners of the earth. Shalom, shalom.